very good morning to one and all on this Saturday, March the 2nd. And we're, as you can see, on the promenade, and I'm just going to show you this passing tram. There we are. Well, this is to introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow on the Sunday, and to thank, as I always do, all the viewers who view this channel and all the businesses, etc., that help keep the channel going. In the distance there, you can see already the big wheel in operation on the central pier. And down there on the beach, we have some local families with their dogs and children enjoying a walk on this beach now, with the Irish Sea on its way out. And there's the North Pier. So yes, this is just an introduction, and to thank one and all in my usual manner. Here is your video for the week. There's quite a lot in it. I've enjoyed as usual making it. So here we are. I must get on with it. With a view of Blackpool Tower. I will see you later. A very good afternoon to everyone. It is Thursday now, February the 29th. Yes, this is a leap year this year. Now, to start our video off, not only for today, but for this week, we are going to pay our once a week visit to the build of the Works and Pensions Office. And from this view here we are, we're around the well-known area here. We can see these tradesmen here in that cradle. So that starts our visit this week to this build. Going to take you around the other side now with a final view of that tradesman on that cradle. We have just walked round the other side now, and here you will see this part of the facade here, all waiting for placing of glass. However, if we move around here, we will see that 90% of the glass has been placed already here. Looks lovely. And we're outside at gate 2 now, and there's lots of plant machinery here today, just in time to see that hoist climb its way to the roof. And there's a yellow mobile crane here today, and I believe, if we're lucky, we may even see a lift. I'm not certain, but oh yes, oh, isn't that lucky? There we are, you can see this mobile crane in action now. Yes, what he's doing is he's loading this onto this very big and long transporter. It's being taken away. Oh, this is great, because yes, we're looking now at that yellow mobile crane, but of course this on the this at ground level now is actually that other blue mobile crane that we've seen ever so many times at this build. It's being taken away, and of course it is in part. This is what is called the actual jib, and it's all being loaded onto this very long and very big transporter. Of course, I never recognised it at first because it's usually upright. There we are. Oh, I'm so pleased with that to be able to have shown you. And there we are, one of the contractors there hosing something down as well, right at the end there. And there's that transporter that's taken away that crane. So we'll move on round now the other side. Oh, I'm so pleased to have caught this little clip. So we say farewell to that blue mobile crane that we've seen ever so many times. Now our next views to this build will be from the gate 1. We know this area well. Oh, just in time to see that hoist move down. And I'm going to show you this long facade here with the fascia panels all in place, and also it is now over 90% fully glassed up. Only a few panes of glass to put in here now. Now I'm just going to move closer to the gates because we can see the jib of that well-known blue mobile crane which is being taken away. Yes, we again say farewell to this. And there's the yellow mobile crane that's doing the job. There's the hoist again on its move and just moving back. Oh, we can see this telehandler coming closer to the gates now. And with this view of this telehandler, this will complete our visit today. Our once a week visit to the build of this very progressive and very good looking building of the Works and Pensions Office. We will see one and all here next week. Well, on this Thursday afternoon, after our previous visits to that build of the Works and Pensions Office, we are now at the beginning of the Topping Street. There's Kelly's shop there and the newsagents, which we know ever so well. Now there's two things I would like to show you across the road, and I'm ever so pleased to tell you and inform you that Clayton's the Jewellers are now open. Oh yes, they are open to greet customers old and customers new. So there we are, a look at this very impressive shop front here. This is going to do the shop proud. And next door we see the shop that used to be Cassandra's. And the next thing I want to show you is next door is this unit here, now known as a Unison. This used to be the shop that sold all the tops. What was it called? Renegade, that's it. New owner here, lovely fella, marvellous fellow. Now we have an invite to go and see him. Not today because he's very busy. Now very basically, inside this young man is offering music lessons on various musical instruments. It's very interesting. So I'm hoping that when because he's got a client at the moment, he gives music lessons amongst other things that he does inside this new business down Topping Street of Unison. So I'm going to look forward to being able to go inside and meet this young man, and he will be able to tell one and all that he does inside this new business. So that's our visit today, just down Topping Street, to show the new businesses of Unison and Clayton's the Jewellers. Not quite finished down Topping Street. That's where I videoed a couple of seconds ago. Turning around very slowly, I'm going to introduce this family here because my wife Susan and myself know the proprietors here. It's Tower Fisheries. just going to go inside. And we have an invite to go inside, and we will be able to see their lovely menu here. And I can tell you, I would like to tell you that these premises offer very, very reasonable meals as well. Look, fish, chips and mushy peas, £5.75. And here, that's the takeaway. This menu board here is for takeaways. But look how reasonable they are. But you can sit down and you can have a lovely meal for just over £5. Oh yes. Julie, I just take you down to see Julie. Julie's working very hard. And a wave from Julie. Hello, Julie.
Hello, everyone.
And your husband working hard.
He's keeping the chips at the moment.
Is he?
Yes.
Right, well, you keep it up then. Now,
thank you.
Ever so pleased I was able to catch you at the right time.
No problem.
And one and all wish you all the best, including myself and
Thank
my
you.
wife Susan, who
Your
know you
wife's
well.
a lovely lady.
Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
It is quite a pleasant afternoon on this Thursday, February the 29th, a leap year. So I'm going to take you now for our once a week visits to the build of the cinema complex and the diner underneath this lovely complex now. Just going to go along here now. Also, on our visits today, I'm going to show you work that has started opposite. Now, one and all will know that scaffold has been here for ages and ages and ages. Well, all the barriers here have been put down and work has started. So just to show one and all that work has started in this area here. Now we return to the diner and the cinema complex opposite. And the first fascia sign, the diner. There we are, look. Placed yesterday, I'm told. Isn't that impressive? Welcoming one and all to this diner. Moving along. Looking in, I can tell you that things are going very, very well inside this diner. And now from here, we can see some contractors on that scissor lift. So I'm going to go across to our usual viewing position. There we are, that's the big car park there. And there's Blackpool Tower. Turning around, we can now see these contractors there on that scissor lift. And you will notice in this area here, that vertical strip there, that vertical strip there, yes, the tiles have come down because I believe they're putting some fasteners there for a fascia sign. Just like what we see a couple of weeks ago round the other side. All these impressive tiles have been taken down, awaiting, I believe, some kind of fascia sign. So there's the white tiles there and the impressive copper coloured cladding there. So, with a final view of this scissor lift, this will complete our visit today, showing you the very, very first fascia sign of this build of the cinema complex and the diner. A warm welcome to one and all on this Saturday morning, March the 2nd, and it is our time for a detailed view of the build of the Holiday Inn. Now I'm going to start here, just outside the entrance that will be the entrance to Marco's Pierre White restaurant. And what I'd like to show today mainly is all the areas outside of the build itself. They are all clear now of all plant, machinery, etc. Nothing remains. Now here, I'm going to show this because this is all finished now. This is a flight of steps that will take you down to the tram station. Yes, nicely finished set of steps. You can see the railings and the handrails. That, I believe, will take you down to where the trams will start and finish. Just down here now, over there, are the 2 bus shelters and the bus stops. And again, I'd like to just point out, no machinery or anything is in place here. It is spotlessly tidy and spotlessly clean. We move on now. There we are, Mark Kelly's across the road. Just going to show you this area here. Oh, now look, there's where we've just come from. Another view here, all laid bare except for those bus shelters. And here we can see this vast area awaiting the tarmac. Just going to move around here. And here is a view of the tram lines and the wells that lead to Blackpool North train station underpass. There we are, it's right at the back there. Now I can tell you, just to keep you up to date and to refresh one and all's memory, these rails here have received treatment, and inside of the rails down at the wells they've all been cleaned out, so everything is in order for the trams here. Now moving on, here we are. Now just a few skips here with a couple of pieces of plant machinery. There's a bus shelter there for the bus stop. And here, a very important clip this, because I'd like to emphasise and show you, it's nearly bare. It's nearly bare of everything. So it's waiting now, I would suggest to you, for the laying of the tarmac. Look at that. As flat and as clear as a pancake. And there's a view of the build of the Holiday Inn itself. I will see you in a couple of seconds. Just turn the corner and another view for you of this whole area here, which is for a car park, and you can see what I mean. It is bare, virtually bare, and nice and flat and level. And there's those impressive railings that lead right up now to the Holiday Inn itself, and the taxi rank which is here, and the pavement for the pedestrians to my right. I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Welcome back. Now we've just walked up the complete length of that road there, and a view here of a very impressive newly laid road. And also, again, if I can just show you and explain to you, everything's stripped now outside the build itself. I'm going to walk closer to the harass fencing. Outside of the build itself here, it's all bare of everything. So they're very, very close now to, I should imagine, handing the keys over, because we now know, and we have seen today, everything has been removed and all the work completed outside of the build. There may well be some more work needed inside, but that I don't know. So they're not going to be far away now, I imagine, of opening here. I believe I've seen on the internet some hopeful figures about opening up and hopeful dates of opening up at Easter. I do wish them well. I wish all the people involved in this all the very best. So we're going to move on here now. Blackpool North railway station. So that must mean that we're now going to pay a visit to the underpass of the North Station tram stop. Just crossing the road, and this is a very, very interesting clip as well, because crouching down, I can take you for a view right through this underpass, highlighting these railings with the handrails over those. And here we have some steps to assist people leaving and arriving. But here, yes, this speaks volumes, this shot, because yes, this must be finished now, because all the LED lightings are in place and there's nothing remaining. All the contractors have taken all their items away. So I would suggest that everything is now completely finished on this build outside, relating to everything outside. And a look up to the Holiday Inn itself and that facade there. So all I can say is that all the contractors who have worked here on this build can feel very proud of themselves. And I wish the company all the very best at this Holiday Inn, and also the people that are going to use this underpass. Yeah, this is very, very close now, I'm pretty certain, for the keys to be handed over. So there we are. We will see one and all next week, when hopefully I may have some more information about the proposed opening date here. But all that remains to be done is the tarmacking of that very, very big car park area. So as said, I will see one and all here next week. Bye bye now. Now today, in Abingdon Street on this Saturday, the 2nd of March, it's quite a big day. Oh look, there's the bread basket there, and there's the old post offices of Abingdon Street themselves. Now, this is a little success story which I'm ever so pleased to show you. It relates to icons. Now, what has happened here over the past month or so, this business has extended into the next unit here. I told you this a good couple of months ago. There we are. He's taken over this unit as well, because the interior wall has been taken down. So this is all one big shop now. You have to use the other entrance. You won't get in this entrance. So I'm going to take you inside now. There we are. Just go around here. And we are inside now. Now we have seen inside previously. So what I would like to show you is this wonderful job that has taken place here in making these two units into one. And yes, this is where the wall was that separated the two shops. There we are, there's the supports there. And now, this is all one large shop now. And it is fully stocked up. Yeah, there's all the items for sale. It's a little success story here for this family. They've done ever so well. They're well liked, and it's very busy here. Now there are some characters walking about. I hope to see them in the very near future. They are here to support the shop and to advertise the shop. So maybe I'll be able to get a couple of clips showing all these very well-known characters. So I'm just going to take you to meet the owners of the shop here. Very good morning. Well done with everything. Well done with everything.
Thank you.
And I'll come back to see all your characters later. Thank you very much. And again, well done with your success story here.
Thank you very much.
We now return to the Icon shop because, oh, I think we've got some visitors here. We have indeed, look. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Oh, that's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. You've done the shop proud. There we are. Oh, look, who have we got coming here? Oh, what nice teeth you have. Lovely.
All about to eat you with.
Now then, marvellous. Love the cape. Love the cape. That's great. Well, ever so pleased to meet you again. Seeing you in the market. The shops are now filling up, so another view of Cat Lady, Catwoman, and that will complete our visit today to Icon Store and seeing all these lovely people in their costumes. Well, I'm in the bread basket now. Oh, someone's come. Hang on, who's this? It's Spider-Man. And who's this? This is Reuben. Good morning, Spider-Man. Yes, all right, yes, that's for you. And who have we here? This is Sarah, because Sarah's in charge today, because Tony has had to go out. So here we are. We can see Sarah, Spider-Man. Yes, that's all for you, Spider-Man. Yes, you should take it back to the shop, Icon shop. And there's Reuben as well. Marvellous. So I'm going to open the door for you, and thank you very much for this. It is late on now in the afternoon on this Saturday, the March the 2nd, and there's a view of Blackpool Tower, and I'm going to take you to the steps that greet the beach and the sea, the Irish Sea. And just turning around nice and slowly, there's a view of the central pier with the big wheel in operation. And it is from here that I would like to thank one and all who has viewed this video, and to all the businesses and everyone for helping me keep this channel going. Thank you all very, very much. Another view of the Golden Sands here, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.